Joseph here from Eightcap. We're looking at AVAX USD on its daily chart, and why we're having a look at it is we can see a pretty nice example of a pullback to the 50% Fibonacci. Now, if you've ever studied Gowon, he was a very popular, still is a very popular technical analyst. He did talk about a 50% point. If there's any Gowonists out there and I've made a mistake, please don't crucify me. But I do remember from reading some of the books out there that 50% to him was quite an important number. It sort of stuck with me as well. And then when you do see it on the Fibonacci retracement, you do start to take a bit of notice of it. There are other analysts out there that do believe that the 61 point, the 618 is sometimes seen as a stronger figure, but I think for a fast trend, the 38.2, I'm just going to go to the traditional values that I'm used to calling, and the 50% have been seeing a little bit more strength in terms of where it pulls back. And what else is interesting here is we can see some buying today. Obviously, we can't really say too much. That's far from even thinking about a low just yet, but we can see that pullback has come back to a previous level here. That is also a good sign technically when you do see a pullback to that level, which lines up with a strategic area, which is like the 50% Fibonacci point we have. Now, the only thing we don't really have is any sort of support at the moment apart from that previous high, and we do need price here to sort of confirm that. It's going to take a little bit of work. We don't also have like a really clean trend point to add in. You do see this trend line here, and it does, that is there was a very fast trend here that was working off, and then with another fast trend here, and then it's broken those two fast trend lines. And you may even think that maybe we do have a little rally here, or it could even pull back to this main trend line, you may call it. We do have a few points to make that trend line pretty valid, but at this stage, I'm not really going to, especially with crypto, really going to be calling everything on that trend line, and price has to come back to it. We'll just see if we can see a good price setup start to develop here. We've got a few things going for us on potentially on the bullish / support side. What we really just need to see now is a bit of price confirmation from buyers. If we did see a rally up, a pullback and a double bottom on this area, and then a new rally up making a higher high, that would be a very good start. If we did see a rally up, a pullback and a higher low above this 50% point, and then a new rally confirming that higher low with a break of the previous high, that would also be a pretty good sign to see. And then also just quite simply, if we just zoom in a bit here, we'll just mark in that downtrend point. I don't think I can actually try. Yep, can do it. So we can just see that downtrend here. So if we did see a rally up, we broke it, a move back down, higher low, or even a double bottom here, a new rally, a break of the previous high, and a new rally, that could be starting to tell us that that point here has come in as confirmation and we're in business, and we can see a new continuation. So we can't really call it confirmed low. If you're a really aggressive trader, you could even start to pick up a little bit now and just have a stop under the previous low, and if you're just going to have to bite the bullet if you're wrong. And then if you do have that move up and a new higher low, then you could start to pick up some more. And if you broke the previous high, then you could even pick up more, and keep adding as it keeps giving you bullish presentations in price action. And just be ready to have your stops nice and tight if there is another run at the low. So there's a couple of strategies you can do and can use as we see price continue to potentially confirm something's going on here. So we'll continue to watch this one. There is some good little signs as we've noted, and we'll continue to see if things can develop. Now, just on a side note, while we have picked out AVA on the 50 here, other coins will start to show similar patterns as well. So the Sol and a few others. So definitely check them out as well. And there's one thing about crypto. Generally, unless something really crazy is going on, if the broader market starts to move, a lot of coins will start to follow suit, and then you just start looking for the best price action that you can find in terms of setups, and which ones sort of interest you as well. So we'll continue to watch and see. And if you have any questions or if there's any feedback you'd like to give me, feel free to drop me a comment. Otherwise, all the best with your trading, and thanks very much for tuning in, and bye for now.